Hi, I'm Marianne, and this is my sister Annette. We co-own Nature's Plate, and Nature's Plate, in case you don't know, we do all plant-based meals to go. So we have a couple locations in Dallas and one in Plano. And today, what we wanted to do is, people ask us a lot what our favorite meals are and what we like to eat. Of course, we eat a lot of Nature's Plate meals, which is, and we love all of them, but one of the things that we do is make different things out of Nature's Plate meals or Nature's Plate foods, so we wanted to show you one of those today.
So we're starting with our burger. This is our number 29 burger. We called it that because it took us at least 29 attempts to get it right. There's plant-based burgers are all over the place right now. I mean, some of us have been eating them for a long time, but they're in the press a lot right now, and they're becoming more readily available. We wanted to do a whole food plant-based burger that also had the right texture and flavor that we were looking for, and that meant using real food as the ingredients and no added oil. And it also means like whole grains and beans and things like that. So these are some of the ingredients that go into our burger. We've got organic tempeh, lentils, mushrooms, beets, brown rice. This is our own barbecue sauce that we make from scratch from whole ingredients, and this is the finished product. The only other ingredients are spices and that type of thing. It truly is real food that goes into the burger, and it tastes great. So what we're going to do is put a salad together from that. This is obviously, it can be eaten as a burger, and we do it that way too, but this is a really easy meal, and it gets a lot of added nutrients, which is something that we try to do in every meal. So we're going to start with the salad dressing that Marianne's going to make.
So the way I came up with this dressing is that what I was doing, I kind of came up with this idea of this burger salad when we were on vacation, and I was trying to eat more vegetables because, you know, when you're on vacation you're not always eating all that well. And what I was using for the dressing was just some store-bought hummus and some mustard to kind of water it down and give it a little bit more acid. And then when I got home, I was like, well, I don't really want to use the hummus because it's got the oil, and I don't want to deal with making my own hummus, so I'm just going to try something else. So this is what I came up with. So basically, you take a whole can of chickpeas, and you want all the liquid in there, because that liquid is the aquafaba, which what that does when you blend it up is it gets super, super creamy, so that you don't need a lot of fat in here, and you certainly don't need any oil to make it really good. So then we have just a tablespoon of tahini. Let me get that in here. And then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And then I'm going to put salt and pepper in here. I've got half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You could use as little or as much salt as you want, or you can use no salt. Obviously, the less salt you put in it, the healthier it's going to be. So, and then the last ingredient is the mustard. So it's 3 tablespoons of mustard. And then we're just going to blend it all up in the Vitamix. And it would work in a regular, blender too, not a high speed. It may not get quite as fluffy and creamy, but. Okay, so just like 30 seconds in the Vitamix. It really doesn't take long, and you can see it's like super creamy. And
the aquafaba really makes it fluffy and creamy
really
without
does.
Adding oil, or in this case even nuts, which is another thing we do with dressings to make them creamy.
Put some in here so you can kind of see it.
That looks delicious. Okay, so now we are going to put our salad together. What we have is organic spinach for the base of this salad. You can use lettuce, you can use arugula. Arugula is really good with this. And the darker the green, the more nutrients you're getting out of it. But there's nothing wrong with making this out of romaine lettuce or whatever kind of lettuce you want to use. Okay. We've got a variety of things here that you can put in your salad. Obviously, there's no recipe for this. You can make your salad however you would like to. We are going to add a few tomatoes, and we are going to add some cucumber.
Cucumber's really good in there because, you know, it's kind of like pickles, but it's not pickles.
And a few red onions. If Marianne is really averse to onions, so that is, obviously you customize this the way you want it. I think both of us would want pickles on it. These are salty, so you would probably want less salt in your dressing if you're going to use actual dill pickles, but it makes it more like a real burger as opposed to a salad when you add some pickles. And I think the avocado is extremely important. We're going to put a couple avocado slices on here, and then we're just going to crumble up our burger patty into the salad as well. And this is straight out of the refrigerator. It's been sitting out for a little bit, so it's not cold, but I wouldn't warm it up too much because it'll wilt your salad greens. So we're just gonna put that on top, and then we'll add the dressing.
A little bit of dressing.
And don't be afraid to make this salad really big. You get a lot of flavor from the dressing and the burger, so you can take a lot of greens to go along with that. And obviously, we think that makes the meal. Thank you very much for watching.